Seminoles. Taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Yo, what up? What you mean?
Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of
No,
football.
it cut out bad.
Crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. Today it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
You running more than that against me? God damn.
It's a run.
Yeah. I haven't been reading. I've been reading that. There's a lot of messages. I get tired of looking at it.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense.
Kind of crazy. Is this a game?
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down play coming up.
Yes, sir.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, wash your eyes and try to get your hands up. So when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
Hold on, bro.
He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Vols. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
I don't know if you're playing underneath coverage or what, but the pressure didn't get there.
And now the try here for the extra point.
He ran a slot thing.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
I don't know how fast he is, but the route
send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards to the end zone.
I don't trust the ball
Solid
at all.
job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. That run moves the ball across
that shit where they run flat to the sideline. He's driving. I don't like them.
The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Knowles pick up enough for a first down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Now the 11th play on this long drive. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Seminoles will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker.
You got a guy. You made that tight end now.
To run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making
that drive came open.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
It's easy when you're at home.
Offense operating from the pistol.
On the road, it don't be flying. Yeah, because you got to audible to that route.
And off in a single back formation.
Get off, man. There we go.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough.
Running back I had last year was better than him. He couldn't break the
tackle. He can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Back.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
What's up?
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shot near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. And the Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Boy, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
They're just not getting home. Bro, the same thing happened to me at your place last time. Didn't do anything.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Oh, my God.
Complete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
How did he drop
Really
that,
good
man?
job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. No chance for a completion at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They're trying to run it with the option. Almost out of bounds, just short of the end zone. The Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build.
I got to make a phone call, man.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Quarterback keeps the football. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the tailback's got it again. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Caught quickly, and he will be stuffed for no gain. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time's a charm. And he drops back in the gun. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw. And they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. State offense heads back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for his back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Yeah, I'm back.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense has some heat here.
What you mean? No, I just muted. I had a phone call.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It stays alone, and it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Feels good to be at home.
Their second time out here to make some adjustments. And the Knowles will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now.
He got that little snowflake on him, don't he?
Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of.
As long as you don't play him more than 4 games.
Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Here we go. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything
that
deep
wasn't even the guy supposed to be guarding
him.
Well, maybe he was.
Coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive to come out throwing. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's complete on the crossing route. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half.
Always take the points on the road.
From deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. But what a play.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Vols. And the beatdown continues. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He moves the ball out to the 15.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Running past the 35. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play. The Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. No huddle here for the offense. And there's the handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle made after the completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it on a counter. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll run the option. Has the first down, still on the move. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back in cover 2, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down.
Oh, he got the first down.
Up the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Fuck that.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
No. I knew that was coming.
6, a monster play by this defense here.
Fucking deep
that defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7.
Should have. I just need
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to field it. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the defense there to smother that option play.
Brings up second down.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Catch the ball.
Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on
I
the
don't know
same
what's
page.
going on
They've got
here.
to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running through the tackle. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Tackle is made at the 36. Second down coming up.
Ready? Flex, flex, flex. Let's go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, your DN is a linebacker. Like, come on. Boy, he's slim.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Come on.
And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Tennessee 28, Florida State 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And the Noles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Hands off to the fullback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
4th down, looking to throw for it.
What are you?
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. This line getting set up. It's
I don't know, man.
Play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll tackle at about the 15-yard line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
onto the floor to State offense on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Ready up.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Cut.
He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Volunteers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
brings up second and goal.
Second
I
down and
owed you
goal
one
coming.
from that GOAT Dynasty last season.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the route is on.
Yeah, I play him
So
every year.
much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach.
I'm at his
What
house.
a job by this team and by this offense.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away.
Why? Oh, he had a pass him with him?
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
The return
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start
I
the
wouldn't
drive.
have took it. He had to give me a fourth.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Second down and long now from their own 6. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay.